Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And in the last part, we beat up Lieutenant Surge, and now we're heading, and we also got our Flash ability, which is called Light Up, as well as getting some other miscellaneous TMs and shit. So now in this part what we're going to be doing is we're mainly going to be heading over to I believe we're going to be heading towards Rock Tunnel, and heading and starting to make our way towards the next town of the game, which I believe is Saffron City. But we're not going to get there until next part. So the first thing we're going to be doing is heading off, and we're going to be making our way slowly but surely to Rock Tunnel, which is another one of the slower parts of the game. It always seems to be the fucking mountains and the tunnels that are a pain in the arse in this gen. Rock Tunnel is not the most fun to go through. It's not terrible. In fact, actually, an improvement. Oh, it's a Firo. That might be useful to get. But yeah, something like. So, shit. Let's fight you. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, it's we're going to be heading to Saffron City. We're going to be starting to head through Rock Tunnel. Something that is that's what I was going to say. Fuck, my brain is like garbage right now. That is that basically. In the first gen, you had to actually physically, fuck you, Paris. You had to actually activate Flash in Rock Tunnel. In this version of the game, you enter Rock Tunnel and it comes up with a prompt like, it's dark in here. Do you want to use light up? And so yeah, that's kind of nice that you just use it. Just pretty much automatically uses it, which is pretty nice. Finally, we got rid of Paris, that piece of shit. Nobody likes you. I don't know why it's a bug type. It always looked to me more like a crab. So I always thought, it would have made more sense for it to be a water type, but yeah. It does change. It does change to be more bug-like with its evolution Parasect. But yeah, I still find that a bit bizarre, if you ask me. But hey, what the hell? Never use Paris. He's not. I don't like. To be fair, I don't use bug types. The only one I really use is yeah, there you go. I use Butterfree early game. Thank you, Smash Brothers, for updating me. Super Potion, nice. But yeah, so oh god, that's throwing me off. But yeah, so I don't. It's one of those things where I don't use bug types really. I might use one this time. In fact, I want to use one because I want to have. I want to try and get a Scyther on my team for battling the Elite Four, because I've always loved Scyther's design. I've never used it in a playthrough, and apparently it's fucking fast and one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. And there's also the fact that it's good against Psychic, because Psychic's weak against Bug, so it'll be useful to have it against the Elite Four. Against the Lorelei, I think, is the Psychic gym leader. I can't remember. Go Pikachu. Kick Firo's ass. Firo, pretty good flying type actually. It's a pretty good Pokemon to have. It's pretty much like the two flying. There's Firo and also obviously Pidgeot. Pidgeot is the more defensive one, defensive-minded one. So it has a strong defense. And Firo's like the stronger attack, has the stronger attack. So most people apparently use Fearow. I prefer Pidgeot. I like that extra defense. Plus, I'm a bit of a nostalgia whore for the for the for the, you know, what's the name of it? For the anime. I'm sorry if you get the dogs in the background. Fucking loud creatures. We're challenged by Picnicker Caitlin. She's got a Goldeen. Hi, Goldeen. Come back when you've evolved. So now we're gonna use Gyarados. Yeah, I don't know why I use Rage here. I think it's just I wanted to see what it sort of damage it does because I haven't used Rage. And it does fucking nothing. Back to Bite. The Rage is building. Oh yeah, that's what it does. It's kind of like every time you get hit, it kind of builds more and more power until the next time you strike. So don't use Rage all that much. I don't like the multi-move. Oh god, that was a glitch. I never noticed that. Oh shit. Ooh. Go Pikachu. And I can tell that the audio's a little bit out of sync. Oh well. Bye Pidgeotto. We had fun, but now I'm going to one-shot you. Later, bitch. And Caitlin's down, and we're done. Gloom now at level 29. Not really much use because I'm going to be getting rid of Gloom fairly soon. Because I don't really need a grass type. Yeah, let's cut. There we go. We're almost at Rock Tunnel now. Oh look, there's a Krabby. It's a shame I'm using Gyarados for this playthrough because I would like to use a Krabby at some point in a playthrough because, you know, I like its design. Oh shit. It's Team Rocket again. That animation there was so bad. Little jump. Oh come on. 4-on-1. This isn't fair. I mean, I'd probably still win because Team Rocket suck, but picking on a kid with just a cute little Pikachu. Who's that? Oh shit, it's a Lapras. And a woman riding a Lapras. And I love this music that plays here. It's so fucking epic. It's so good. She's going to handle 3 of them, and I'm going to take on 1. She's going to take 3 on at once. Oh dear. It's time for our team. Time to take on Team Rocket once again. And he's got. He's got Eradicate. Go on, Gyarados, just bite it. Finish it off. Crunch didn't cause that much damage. Bite did alright damage, I guess. Let's try Scald. Oh, here we go, Superfan. This is probably going to cause me an insane amount of damage. Yeah. That caused quite a lot. I think at this point, do I try? Yeah, I just try and be like, it missed. Whew, thank God for that. That could have been bad. One more Superfan hit and I would have been done for. Pikachu's now at level 31. And Team Rocket Grunter's done once again. I'm very strong now. Piss off. Ice type? That's... Yeah, so this is Lorelei. This is kind of a cool moment, actually, where you kind of meet... Because it didn't really happen in the original gen, that you didn't really meet an Elite Four member before the Elite Four. You did in Gen 2. I think you met Lance. And he was one of the he was still part of the Elite Four. He was like the final challenge of the Elite Four. So that's kind of... So this is kind of a cool thing, I think, that you get to meet an Elite Four member kind of early. And I do really like her design, actually. Her design is very nice. So yeah, yeah, I think that's a kind of cool moment, just to kind of to show that it's nice as well to show that the Elite Four don't just sit at just sit at the Indigo Plateau all the fucking time and don't go out and do anything. So yeah, it's kind of a nice moment that you get to meet a member of the Elite Four, like kind of early. So I like that. It's a cool moment. My God, how? You kicked my dragon in the face. Now it's gonna eat you. Get fucked. Oh my God. Causing so little damage. Oh, see you later. Bye, Eevee. Oh, it's so adorable. Bird's dead. I'm sorry, he fainted. Oh, and now we get another psychic type. My apologies. Let's use Pikachu, why not? Because Psyduck is a water psychic. Water type and psychic type. To be fair, he's pretty decent. He's a pretty good option. He has good coverage. You know, learning powerful water types moves as well as learning, you know, the powerful psychic type moves as well. So it's not a bad option. Especially its evolved form, Golduck. I actually like Golduck's design, actually. It's kind of cool. But, yeah, it's just... It's one of those where if you want to be creative and not just stick to, you know, Alakazam or Hypno. Now it's time for another trainer battle. Another a coach trainer. What this time? A Poliwhirl. In later gen, I think in the first gen it was just water type, and then later it became water fighting, I want to say. Oh shit. I hate the moves which put you to sleep. I fucking hate them. They suck. Yeah, at this point I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just use Pikachu. Come back, you sleeping truck. Pikachu, just shoot it in the face. Yeah, it knows Brick Break, which is a fighting type move, I think. Bye, Poliwhirl. Yeah, I've never used a Poliwhirl either. Don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like its design. I think it looks stupid. Gyarados is now level 24. Kadabra is now at level 26. Substitute? What's Substitute do? I can't remember. So copy the serves of the user decoy. Yeah. I never use Substitute, it's not really useful. Now it's time for Primeape. Do like his design, it's kind of cool. The evolved form of Mankey. He's a pretty strong Pokemon. Because, you know, that was a pretty powerful move. Oh my God, look at that. It caused me a lot of damage. There you go. But yeah, so Primeape's a pretty good... Probably one of the better options if you want a fighting type in your team in Gen 1. But yeah, I never bothered to use one. Now we get Brick Break. Brick Break is a pretty good fighter type move. I don't really teach it to anybody, I don't think, but it is a decent move if you want a good fighting type move. And here we are, we're in Rock Tunnel. Oh, there's a Rhyhorn. Fuck you, Zubat. There's a Golbat. What's over here? So yeah, now we're heading through Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel, it's similar in a way to Mount Moon, where it's just kind of it's a part of the game which really slows down, and it's just kind of like a barrier to progression is the best way I could put it. Fuck! Look at the size of that Onix. Graveler. Onix is fucking massive, look at him. Oh, there's a Cubone there as well. How cool. Shit. Couldn't squeeze past. Alright. Let's fight us another trainer. This is Pokemaniac Winston. Dressed as slow pokes for whatever reason. And yeah, here's Kangaskhan. Never used one. It's one of the in Gen 1. It's one of the rarer ones. It's one of the rarer ones to find, along with somebody like Chansey, something like that. And Kangaskhan's been burnt. That's nice. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Kangaskhan. It's a good. The best way to put it, I think, is that it's a good physical type Pokemon. Basically it hits really hard. That's about it. Solid defense as well, but I've just never felt the need to use one, if you know what I mean. It's just not a type that I would ever bother with, because it's, along with that and Scyther, it's a pain in the ass to find. So I'm just not bothered, not interested. It can fuck off. But anyway, that's it for this part of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Join me next time when we'll be finishing off heading through Rock Tunnel, and we'll be moving on to find the next and we'll be heading to the next city, which is Saffron. So join me next time for the next part of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. See you next time.